me, lads. Here we go. Go the Cowboys.
Hey guys, Sean Media just want to do a big shout out to Rugby League Coffee Lounge. All the best this year. Thank you.
Alright, oh yeah. Fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Sunday Football Review for round 14 of the 2023 NRL season. We saw 3 games of football today. We saw the Roosters beat the Bulldogs 25-24 on the Central Coast. We saw my team, the Cowboys, demolish the Melbourne Storm 45 points to 20. And we just saw the Panthers beat the Dragons 26 points to 18. And to review Sunday football with me, we've got Cody Games PlayStation. How are you, Cody? Thanks for coming on, bro.
Yeah, I'm going well, Nick. Yeah, what a crazy round of football we had for today.
Good round of footy. I only got one tip wrong.
Yep, so did I. And it was the middle game.
The Sharks let me down for a perfect round.
Wow.
Which is a little bit annoying.
Oh, no, I only got 4 games this week.
Yeah, wow. It's hard to tip, I tell you. You just don't know what's going to happen. And I also should just say as well, for those that didn't watch the Cowboys Storm stream or those that haven't seen me live on air today, I do have the flu. I've got a horrible cough and not feeling the greatest. But after the Cowboys winning, I feel good. But I am sick as a dog. I'm not feeling great at all. So we're going to review Sunday football. But first, hello to the chat. Hello to SS Storm fan. Hello to Damien from Newcastle. FTG Videos. Luke Melbourne Storm fan. Chase Sport and tuning in. To Luke Melbourne Storm fan and SS Storm fan, congratulations on a good game of footy with us. We were obviously way too good for the Storm, but all the best for the rest of the year, you Melbourne fans. Well, good luck for the rest of the year. All the best. All right. 3 games of footy to review. We won't spend a lot of time on here tonight. Obviously, I am still fucking sick. But Roosters and Bulldogs, Cody. Now, you were at this game. How was the atmosphere at Central Coast Stadium? How was it?
It was amazing. 18,000 fell out the ground today.
Looked awesome on TV.
Yeah, it did.
What'd you make of the game, Roosters and the Bulldogs?
I thought it was really intriguing. I'm going try for try with doubles for both teams for the first half. But in the second half, it was very compelling. A lot of errors and penalties, but overall, it was a very great game and great game to be at as well.
Yeah, it was a very important win for the Roosters as well. I know you despise their guts, and I don't blame you. But it was such a big game, and it was entertaining. I mean, on TV, it was good to watch. Both teams weren't afraid to throw the footy around, and I thought the attack of both sides was very good. What was the crowd like? Like, was there more Roosters fans there, or was there more Bulldogs fans there?
It was pretty hard to tell. I kept hearing like more the Bulldogs chants, but I think it was about more Roosters than Dogs. Where I was beyond the goalpost on the northern side. I was mainly surrounded by Bulldog supporters.
Oh, okay, nice. Well, that's all right. I mean, on TV, I heard the East chant a lot, and then I heard the Bulldogs chant going off a few times. So it did seem fairly mixed, but anyway. The Roosters, obviously, tries to Tedesco. He got a double. Junior Puggo on debut got a try. Joseph Suoliti got one. And for the Bulldogs, tries to Tavita Pangai Jr., Reid Marty, and Addo got a double. So very, very good stuff. How important do you think that win was for the Roosters today? Obviously, they've been struggling, but how important was that for the Roosters?
Yeah, it was very, very important for the Roosters. They're coming off 3 in a row losses, I believe.
Yeah.
Very important for them. They had lost that game, they would be going further down, and they would probably struggle for the next couple of games as well.
That was a big game for the Roosters. They needed to win that, and it wasn't pretty, but they did what they had to do to get it done in the end. Luke Keary with the field goal with about 5 to go to finish them off. But the Bulldogs, I don't know, man. Like, they could have won that today. They led 12-0, and things just didn't go their way towards the back end. What'd you make of the it was about 3 minutes to go? The disallowed, like, Averillo was away, but they deemed it as a forward pass. Me personally, I reckon it was forward. I reckon I got it right. But what do you think?
I'm 50-50 on this decision. I mean, where it happened, I was on the opposite end. I couldn't really see it from that far, but it looked like it was forward. I'm not too sure, honestly.
Yeah, it was a tough call, but I think it was forward. Jeffrey says, what happened to Tyrone Peachey? He was ruled out. He was 18th man. He didn't play because Isaac Tago returned. But no, it was one of those calls where I think it could have went either way. But for me, watching it live, I was like, that's forward. I think it was definitely the right call. Anyway, not much more to go off this game. It was entertaining. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and Luke Keary, ice cold in the field goal to win the game. Who would you give the man of the match to from this Roosters Bulldogs game? I reckon there's a few players you could probably pick from this one.
Honestly, I would probably give it to Teddy. Honestly, I mean, he scored a double. He played a lot more better compared to Wednesday on his day of origin, but he just proved the point, and he made up for it.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I think James Tedesco deserves the man of the match. Luke Keary, I thought, was also outstanding. Luke Keary was brilliant, I thought. He had a great game. But,
Yeah, he definitely did.
In the end, the Roosters get it done. And for the Bulldogs, they had a few real good players. I thought Paul Alamonte played really well. Addo got a double. But Roosters get the win, and we both agreed Tedesco man of the match.
Yep.
Cowboys versus Storm.
Yeah.
Victory.
Cowboys must have felt pumped when they won.
45-20. Wow.
I'm shocked at the result.
Did you expect this?
No, I did not.
No, me either. You know, I thought to myself, maybe, you know, I'll take any win. I don't care if it's 26-14. I don't care if it's 26-24. I don't care. Just win the game. And this was the strongest Cowboys team since probably round one. They were full strength. The only player we had out was Taumalolo. What a performance. What a performance. When I did my preview on Tuesday, I said Cowboys by 8. I didn't think they'd win by this much.
Me either.
Unbelievable. A 25-point win. Like, what the fuck? Melbourne, mate, they've got some big issues.
Yes, they do. Their defense was horrible today.
They were fucking terrible, Melbourne. Defensively, on that side of William Warbrick on the wing, conceded 3 tries from Sammy Valamae, who made his Cowboys debut. And you know what? Shout out to Sammy Valamae. I thought he was outstanding. Scored the first 2 tries of the game. Ended up with a hat-trick in the end. I thought Valame was outstanding. There was a big decision before kickoff. Kyle Felt dropped to 18th man, and Valame came in, and I'm not sure if you saw much of it, Cody, but Valame was outstanding.
No, I didn't see much of the game. I was still on the train coming back from
Yeah.
the stadium.
Yeah, you must have been checking the score going, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was shocked when I looked to have a see. It was 10-0 to Melbourne. Not Melbourne. Yeah, 10-0
Yeah.
to the Cowboys, sorry.
Yeah.
About 10 minutes in.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, it was outstanding. Everyone played their role really well. I thought our bench is what really helped us today. We had Ruben Cotter, Jeremiah Nanai, and Griffin Neame all come off the bench, and they all laid a great platform. We started the game with McLean and Hess and Granville in the middle, and they all did their job. And then once we brought on the impact players, Cotter, Neame, Nanai, it was outstanding. The whole four-pack did very well. Lukey Laylaw in the back row, looking dangerous. This was, without a doubt, the most complete Cowboys performance of the season. That was incredible this afternoon. That was outstanding. And
Yeah, definitely was.
yeah. Oh, mate. The performance of Valentine Holmes in the left center position was out of this world. Talangi had a double. Val was outstanding. Valame had a hat trick. Even Chad Townsend got a try. That was incredible. Jeremiah Nanai got one in his return. Mate, the Cowboys, incredible stuff.
Yeah, 100%. Unexpected victory for the Cowboys, and an upset as well.
Yeah, big upset. What the fuck do Melbourne do from here? Like, Melbourne were horrible. I mean, I'm trying to work out who was out for Melbourne today. Obviously, Pappenhausen's still not there, but they haven't had Pappenhausen all year, so they can't use that as an excuse. But what's the game in Melbourne, bro? They seem to be like they're not the same team.
No, they're not.
Are they too predictable? Like, what's going on with Melbourne?
There's probably stuff behind the scenes that we're not aware of, most likely.
Yeah, I mean, they had some success on their left side with Coates and Olam. Obviously, Peter Hiku's defense. I'm still trying to get my head around Peter Hiku's defense, but besides that, I mean, they're just ordinary Melbourne. They're just not the same defensively. They were terrible on both sides. Xavier Coates as well. I mean, Talangi had a double. Valame had a hat trick. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know what the fuck Melbourne do from here. Now, next week, Melbourne play Cronulla in Melbourne. That is a big game.
It is. That's a very tough one to tip.
Yeah, considering the Sharks were beaten last night and Melbourne got flogged today. I'm not sure if it's the interchange rotation that Melbourne got to fix up, but I think Nelson should start.
Was he on the bench?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, they should definitely start Nelson.
Yeah. No,
and yeah, they should definitely start him instead of on the bench. Like, why?
Yeah, I don't know. But a great win for the Cowboys. Very dominant. Now, this is actually really big for the Cowboys. Now, I want everyone to get this into their head for a moment. So, that was the Cowboys' best starting team since round one. The only injury we have is Tamalolo. He's back in 2 weeks against Penrith. Now, that win today for the Cowboys puts them on a record of 6-8. So we're 2 games from the top 8. We've got the bye next week, so that'll get us 1 game out. And then we play the Panthers in Townsville, where the Panthers will have no Crichton, no To'o, no Luai, no Cleary, no Liam Martin, no Isaiah Yo. And it's in Townsville. We are playing Penrith depleted. We have a good opportunity to get in the top 8 after that win, after that game against Penrith. So, big for the Cowboys, Cody.
Yes, it is. Massive 2 weeks for the Cowboys up ahead.
Back on track. And then we take on...
Take on my boys after that.
You fellas, yeah. Oh,
Sunday afternoon.
fuck.
I'll be at that game.
Oh, fuck. We're playing South right after right after Origin 2, so it'll be 50-50 if all the players back up.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, that'll be interesting. That'll be very interesting. Anyway, Cowboys today, outstanding, a complete team performance, best performance of the year without a doubt. Who would you say was the best player on the ground in the Cowboys Storm game?
Can I say all of them?
You got to pick one. It's not easy.
I definitely think Chad Townsend definitely had a great game today.
Yeah, Chad Townsend.
If I have to give my man the match, I think honestly I've got to give it to the debut semi. Yep, him. I'll give him my man of the match, scoring a hat trick in his debut.
I'm going to give it to Valentine Holmes. I thought he was outstanding. Scored a good try. Every time he had the ball, he looked very dangerous. I thought Valentine Holmes was absolutely outstanding, and everyone did their job. Very good.
Yeah, and he set up a couple of tries as well.
Yeah, he set up Talangi twice. And, yeah, Valentine Holmes, best player on the ground for me. But Valamain's a good shout as well. And I just want to read the live chat for a minute. See what we got here. Go Cowboys. Go Storm next week. Bulldogs. Roosters. What's this? The referees. What? What oh, fuck's sake. Bulldogs fans are complaining about the referees.
I think the ref was fine today.
Why am I not shocked? I know they're upset about that last try, like no try to Averillo because of the forward pass, but definitely forward. Anyway, I'm not surprised the Bulldogs fans are angry. It's just nothing's going the Bulldogs' way this year. Just frustration, I guess.
No.
But you got to remember too, they did lead 12-0, and they let us.
Yeah,
win.
did. Well, we're going to get a repeat of the Titans Bunnies game from last night, like with a 12-0 start.
Yeah, no doubt about it. All right, and the final game, Panthers 26, Dragons 18. Obviously, the big news in this one, Cody, Nathan Cleary doing his hamstring. What a massive loss for Penrith and New South Wales.
Yep, it's a shocking loss. He's out for game 2, most definitely.
Yeah, he's in huge doubt. Obviously, he has to go get a scan, see how long he's out with the hamstring. But I can't see him playing game 2.
No.
So the thing is, when it comes to injuries, you can get away with playing with some injuries and stuff like that. But when it comes to a hamstring, they're a real funny injury because you can't predict it. You can't, the grunting of the hamstring, and they're so easy to redo. It's a really difficult injury to deal with. But, mate, no Cleary. The Panthers did well to win tonight, but gee, the Dragons, they are a gutsy side. I thought the Dragons were going to fucking win at one point.
Yeah, I did as well. I mean, they even led 10 points to 6 at one point as well.
I'm just going to put Cody and what's his name? Harley in timeout. He's just spamming.
Oh,
Harley,
typical Shark supporter.
You just got to stop spamming the chat, bro. Stop repeating the same shit. That's what happens. Don't spam the whole thing over and over because you will get fucking banned for 5 minutes. Hopefully you learn your lesson. Yeah, I thought the Dragons were going to win at one point. Fuck me, 18-all. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, going into this match, everyone was saying Panthers 13 plus easy
Yeah.
smash.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
Yep, same as well.
I think I had them by like 40, 50 points. I thought they'd win by fucking plenty. But once they lost Cleary, they were in all sorts.
Yep.
What about, the Panthers? Obviously, they lost Cleary and they were very flat after that. But what'd you make of Jack Cogger? I thought he did a good job.
Yeah, I think he put in a decent effort. Not as the best as Cleary, but he put in a decent effort tonight.
Yeah, no, he did. I mean, I wouldn't say it was great or anything special, but he did the job, and that's what was required. So good on him. Good on him. But mate, Cleary going down injured. I'm not sure how long he'll be out, but can the Panthers win games without Cleary?
Well, they seemed to struggle when he went off, but I definitely see they can definitely pull it off, but probably not against top 4 teams or something like that.
Yeah. Well, next week the Panthers play the Roosters at Allianz Stadium. Cleary will definitely be out, and the Roosters, they weren't convincing today, but they got it done. So that's going to be a big game next Saturday night. Roosters and the Panthers.
Yep, not a tough game to call.
Another really tough game to call, without a doubt. So that'll be interesting. Then obviously the Panthers play us when they'll have all their Origin players out. Then after that, the Panthers play the Knights. And last time they played, it was a close game. So we'll see.
Yes, it was.
We'll see. Went to Golden Point last time they played. But no, look, I thought the Dragons, I thought they tried really hard tonight. Thought they were a good chance of winning at one point. Now I'm going to ask you this. The Dragons, I think they were leading at this point. I think it might have been, or it was leveled up. I think it was, I don't know what the score was. I think it might have been 14-12 Panthers way. There was a knock back from Tyrell Sloan. And then referee Chris Sutton said play on. Then the touch judge said, no, it was a knock on. Dragons didn't even challenge it. And then Panthers ended up scoring through Taruva. Like, why wouldn't the Dragons challenge that?
Yeah, they should have challenged it. The referee made a mistake, but it was too late, and Panthers went over and scored that try.
It could have cost them badly, but it's the Dragons' fault. Like, I was like, what the fuck? And then I was like, okay, the referee made a bit of a dud call here, but why didn't the Dragons challenge it? It was crazy, absolutely crazy.
No idea. Yep. They weren't thinking straight.
I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. Anyway, and then Zach Lomax scored off a kick, and I'm like, fuck, 18-all, no way. Can the Dragons actually pull this off? And then the Panthers scored for Leota, and then Ben Hunt's short dropout, didn't go to 10, and that was all she wrote, really. But the Dragons, The Dragons are obviously in a bad position. They're having a terrible season, but my God, the amount of games the Dragons have lost 1-12 this year is ridiculous.
Yeah, it's unreal. And some of those games they should have won.
They've lost so many tight games, it's ridiculous. I mean, you go back to some of the games earlier this year. I mean, the one against the Gold Coast was shocking. They should have won that. The one against the Bulldogs at Wollongong, they should have won that.
Yeah.
There was a game against Canberra earlier this year where they could have won. They did beat the Roosters, but they should have beat them on Anzac Day. Yeah, they've had some shockers that they should have won this year, the Dragons. But tonight, they were just a little bit unlucky, I thought.
Yeah, they were very unlucky, but they did put in a good effort tonight.
Yeah, Panthers just found a way to win. They're experienced just in these sort of situations where they lose players to injuries. They just find a way to win. So, well done to Penrith. Who would you give the man of the match to in the Panthers Dragons game?
Another tough one. I'll probably give it to Brian To'o as man of the match. He scored a try tonight, and I think he played well.
Two of them.
Yep, double. Oh, I missed
was
some parts of the game. I didn't watch all of it.
Yeah. I'm going to give man of the match to Isaiah Yeo. I thought Isaiah Yeo was great tonight. Isaiah Yeo had a really, really tough origin on the other night. He didn't play the greatest, but thought Isaiah Yeo was very good tonight. So I'll give Isaiah Yeo man of the match in the Panthers 26-18 win over the Dragons.
Yeah, that's fair. Isaiah Yeo played very well tonight.
Yeah, he needed that. All right, Cody. Well, that's going to wrap up the Sunday Football Review, bro. Thanks for coming on tonight, bro, and look forward to having you on again next time.
Yep, no worries, Nick. Thanks for having me on. I've been appearing in your videos a lot more often.
Oh, it's good to have you on the channel, bro. It's good. It's great to have you on. But thank you to the live chat as well. Thanks for watching the Sunday Football Review. Full time here. Roosters beat the Bulldogs 25-24. Panthers beat the Dragons 26-18. And the Cowboys smashed the Storm, outclassed them 45-20. See you guys later. And what happened, Melbourne?